So Joel starts at the. Oh, okay. Yeah. See you? Yeah. Bueno, buenas noches a todos. Si estáis preparados, comenzamos con la rueda de prensa.
Good evening. When you're ready, we'll start with the press conference. Press with the assessment from the player.
Yeah, personally, I think, we played a great game. I think they played a great game as well. Obviously, it was a very intense game, up and down. But I think one thing I loved about the game was how mature we were to, overcome a lot of ups and downs in this game and stay together. It's something that is a great quality in our team, that we can stay together through bad times and come up with victories, come up with wins, especially coming here to Madrid and playing against a team like this.
Preguntas para el jugador, como siempre os pido decir vuestro nombre de comunicación.
Questions for the player, please.
¿Está bien? Joel?
Okay.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
We'll continue with the press conference with the head coach statement about the game. Coach, please.
Is that open? All right.
Yeah.
Good. So, good evening to everybody. I would like to congratulate my team for another victory in such a competitive and tough group, top 16. As I said to them, that's another day for us in the job. We did the good things during the game. I can talk a lot, but I will stay to that we went to the halftime with only 2 turnovers. And when we possess the ball, then we prove that CSKA team can score, regardless what we play offensively. Do we use the screen balls? Do we use off-the-ball cuts? Do we use a post game or whatever? Today was another effort of a team. That was a team victory. And this is the way we have to move on in such a competitive and great team. I would like to congratulate Real for their performance and the spectators. That's a great atmosphere. They do know basketball, and congratulate them, of course, for Copa del Rey. Wish them the best.
Thanks, coach. Continuamos con preguntas para el entrenador.
Questions for the coach. Please state the media. Good evening. I would like for you to assess the sportsmankind on the assessment, because you didn't leave in that moment, which seems to be the most complex for the CSKA.
I think in general, it was a tough game to officiate, and I have to congratulate the officiators. I mean, they try to keep it on a level of EuroLeague. Now, it can happen this and that, but I would not like to comment on the decisions. Now, to be honest, I did not have a clear ankle, and I'm not trying to avoid your question. Believe me, I'm not. I want to see it on the film. It was a physical game. Both teams, they were playing to the level of fouls. Not easy, but I think overall that what have won today was basketball. They play great teams, great players. And the spectators, the fans that they watch in basketball from TV, they like the game. Thank you.
Más preguntas para el entrenador. More question, please. ¿Está bien?
Bien.
Okay, coach.
Thank you
so much. Congratulations.
Thank you, guys.
Hola.
Que felicitan al edificio, que ha sido un partido difícil de arbitrar. se puede tirar contestar una pregunta en 3
Yo creo
minutos.
que mi audio era de 7 minutos o de 10 minutos, que para hacer las...
Y fueron 2 preguntas.
tenéis mucha suerte, llegáis y hay un minuto, dos.
Una vez.
Estos tienen suerte, ¿no?
Así una vez. A una vez.
Solo una vez llegasteis y era un... Para que afiancéis la relación.
Bueno, buenas noches a todos.
Good evening, everyone. Are you ready? We'll start with the assessment. First the coach, Gustavo Ayun, and then questions. Gustavo, please.
¿Qué tal? Buenas noches.
Hello, good evening.
Bueno, un partido
Well, it was a match,
jodidos por haberlo perdido.
and we kind of screwed up because we lost.
Tengamos que
There are many things we have to improve and to work on.
ser positivos.
And trying to be positive, we won matches away, and fortunately, our
Caer aquí en casa, pero bueno, hay que
match
seguir.
was here at home today. We have to continue. There are still many important matches left, and we have to move on. Questions for the players, as usual. Please state your name and the company that you represent.
Hola, buenas noches, Gustavo Israel Iñiguez.
Hello, Gustavo.
Venías de hacer un gran partido
You
y hay
came
un par
from
de
a great
acciones
match, and there was a couple of actions that were problematic. I don't know if personally and in the group that unfocused you or not.
Son parte del juego.
No, I think it's part of the game.
Pues bueno, eso que no nos afectó en lo más mínimo. ¿no?
It didn't affect us at all. We had some mistakes, but not because of that.
¿Alguna pregunta más?
Any more questions?
Bueno, Gustavo, muchas gracias.
Okay, Gustavo, thank you.
Continuamos la rueda de prensa.
We continue the press conference with the assessment from Pablo Lasson. Okay, good evening. First, congratulate CSKA for the victory. I think they had a great basketball match. They were more constant than us. We had some solid moments. I don't think we had a great match in general. I think we lacked the soundness of knowing that it was a great team we were fighting against, and we would have to be constant in our game. They were quite right in very important moments that got small advantages, especially in the second and fourth quarter. And, well, if you take it right to the numbers, I think the difference in percentage in the three-pointers and the free throws sets the game, really. It would be kind of simplistic to have a reading just like that. It's true, though, that this percentage wear us out a bit, but you have to realize that the CSKA had a great game. Other times we did some very well. We were quite solid. All the 40 minutes they were, and they had an important victory within the group. But what I say every day, it's a very complex group, a very equal out. We are sad and a bit disappointed after the defeat, but we know that we have 5 matches left, and it's a group where every day everything seems to change. We just have to keep on working and thinking about the next one, which for sure is going to be as complex as this one. Questions for the coach? You say that Saunders was lacking to know that it was against a great team. I don't know, how do you think about the load of matches Real Madrid has, and CSKA had led all the way to the physical area, especially with the free throws and the missed free throws. So what do you think about it? They had quite a physical defense that sometimes kept us away from the basket. We also had some, of course, the free throws, but we have very many three-pointers, and we lacked that offensive freshness. They grew a bit in the scoring because of our mistakes, even when there was a small partial that was final. We wanted to solve it quite soon instead of just keep on working offensively. They did it quite well. I remember 2 3-pointers right away, and we wanted to get it back right away, but sometimes you have to be more patient even in the offense. It's like everything else. I think if we had a three-pointer and if we scored it, that would have been good. But we were missing that soundness, and especially when you're fighting against such a sound team, such a good team. It's true that probably that lack of being right there gave us the feeling of being a bit more heavy.
Arantxa, para tercer equipo, Pablo, que Trey Tompkins no haya jugado ha sido por
That Tompkins didn't play because of a technical decision. Yep, it was a technical decision.
Buenas noches, Pablo. Israel Iñiguez.
Good evening. As you may imagine, journalists take our calculator and we think we have to play 3 or 4 to be in the round of 8. Do you do these calculations? Pablo Lasso is just thinking about the next match. Any more questions? Okay, back there. Pablo, CSKA was quite important because of Theodosi, a colleague we got in the previous year. Maybe they are even more important this year. How important do you think it was for them, these players? Because the Colo and Theodosi were quite important. Right, we were talking a bit about what they are able to create for the team. They're quite scoring players. They have 12 points, the Colo, 15 Theodosics. So it's 27 and they're nearly 40. So, but it's something that great players have, that they can play very